My own USI story is kind of a strange one. I'm originally from the USA, where there is not a united student movement. In fact, many unions are not focused on much more than events promotion. I previously worked in student affairs and thought this was the norm, even when I started my educational journey here in Ireland. I started out as a class rep in my master's program, but didn't worry too much outside of my cohort and a few general matters at NUIG, which is now Ulster na Gaillimhe, or University of Galway. I then started my PhD and figured, all right, I'm just going to focus on my research this year. I disengaged from student representation and immediately regretted it. I had no idea how poorly PhDs were being treated within my university and across Ireland. I got frustrated at how much my friends and colleagues were struggling, even though they were just trying to do better for themselves and their communities. So, in my second year, I re-engaged as a class rep and started to make noise about postgraduate issues. This culminated in running for the postgraduate research officer role in my local union, which was under threat of being removed due to lack of interest. I was deeply upset at the lack of engagement and care given to postgraduates and couldn't sit idly by. I was elected and then became heavily engaged on the national level, even being chosen to attend a European Students' Union board meeting as part of USI's delegation, even though I was largely unfamiliar with the national union at this time. This was a revelatory experience for me, even though I recognized the challenges in my local union's activities and was learning more about the national student movement. USI's activities outshone just about every other national student union in Europe. Its history and current outputs are unmatched at such a scale. So, I decided to throw my hat into the ring as a PhD in the National Coiste Gannó, or Executive Committee. I had started to believe that maybe change was possible, and this organization is one of the most powerful opportunities that students and researchers have to make our voices heard. USI has fought for me on an individual level when the government wouldn't grant me the right to work in the union. They've fought for me nationally by lobbying for workers' rights, immigration changes, and increased stipends for doctoral researchers, and they fought for me internationally by amending ESU positions on workers' rights and living wages. There's so much more than can be listed in this video, honestly. Whenever there's a fight for students to be had, USI is ready to act, and they listen to any member, even a formerly disillusioned American. I still can't believe I've had this privilege to serve over 300,000 students in Ireland, where I've gotten to meet senators, TDs, and higher education leaders at all levels. This type of work is only possible when we are united, and we all want to continue to fight to make higher education better in Ireland.